I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video. This is another request from Guillermo, who sent in a very generous donation to my PayPal. Really appreciate that. And thus he's getting quite a few reviews because it was that generous, believe me. So Guillermo, thank you so much for that. And the next review is for another found footage film called House LLC, which I've heard of this from time to time. Guess it got 2 sequels. This is one that, for the first 2/3 of the film, I was, for the most part, into. And then it really dropped the ball. Not just because it has the same typical found footage film. That's not the only reason, but for other reasons on top of that, which I'll get to. But the thing is, the idea behind it I don't mind. Where this documentary crew, pretty much there's this thing that happened with this haunted house tour that was having its opening night. You know, the type that you go in, you get the shit scared out of you with weird, hopefully crazy attractions throughout this haunted house. You know, one of those tours that I'm sure some of you have been on. This was at a hotel called the Abaddon Hotel. And it started off interesting because it's documentary and it's showing different news programs about this event that happened where about 15 people died, and it happened years ago. And then of the 5 people who were part of the crew, one person came forward to the documentary crew and they said, here's the footage. And so then it details this group of 5 people. They arrive at this abandoned hotel, they set it up, and they did mannequins and fake clowns and all this other stuff. And it was interesting to me to see how you build up a haunted house attraction like this. And I thought the actors were fine. I didn't mind the guy who's behind the camera. His character's name was Paul. And for a chunk of the film, I thought, okay, let's see where this goes. And it can't be everyone dies because you have a documentary crew that is getting asked by this lady, and then they're looking at this footage from years ago, and obviously one of them survived because they came forward with this footage. And yeah, I'll get to that. And once in a while, it'll go away from the footage and talk about the history of this place and the hotel. And it was a hotel where this guy hanged himself. And then creepy, subtle, well, I would say subtle in the vein of some found footage movies where it's things exploding and jumping at the camera. This where a guy sees one of those clown mannequins So who the hell moved here? He turns. When he turns back, the head's turned. It's like, what the fuck? Or there's a part where the guy is locked in and he can't get out and the lights are flickering, and then when you look up back on the footage, you see there's like 2 figures and 3 figures and 4 figures, and that may seem cliche, but it wasn't a bad build-up. That's what I'm getting at. It wasn't a bad build-up to this. And the actors, I didn't mind. They were not great characters, but I didn't mind the actors. It lost me when, well, it started losing me when this one point happens where one of their own, the only female of the group, Sarah, she's mumbling towards a wall, and Paul and this other guy get her, and they see these mansions of clowns placed in positions that they shouldn't be. And it's obviously something crazy is going on. And no one fucking leaves. If they made it where, okay, the guy who I'm liking, Paul, he's like, fuck this, I'm done, and leaves, I would have given it a big bonus point for that. No, they all stay for no fucking reason. It's obvious. Get the fuck. At least have one of these people do the smart thing and get the fuck out. That's like one of the only positive things I just say was a Paranormal Activity 3 where a guy literally said, fuck this, I'm out. And that actually happened in another movie, which I will review before or after this. I'm not sure. Which, wow, one person actually said, fuck it, I'm gone. And they did leave. And I appreciate that kind of intelligence. Well, common sense. Someone used common sense. That's something that could be utilized in more of these found footage movies. Well, how, then you write better. Well, how, if they leave, then that's where you get into your brain and try to be clever or witty or funny or just smarter about it. No, instead they stay, and the cameraman gets killed because he sees this crazy girl, and the guy hides under his covers as if he's a fucking 5-year-old. As if he's a kid who saw the Deal Man hoping that the Monster Squad will get to him. Literally, this grown-ass guy is hiding under covers like a 5-year-old? Really? 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 You gotta be fucking kidding me. And so he gets killed. Well, no, he disappears. People are like, where is he? And they thought he was fucking with them by moving this stuff. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. It's clear he didn't do some of this. It's absolutely clear. But again, they can't use common sense because that's against the law. Apparently in this movie. So, okay, that's one strike against it. Okay, where's this going? But then Paul comes back. Oh, cool. But he's not talking. And he looks weird. Okay, obviously he's possessed. And I was right. So it's predictable. Then, like, all this build-up to, oh my god, the horrors of this opening night, and 15 or so people died, and a lot of the crew died. Oh my god, what happened? What happened? And the payoff is fucking lame. Lame. Fucking lame. It made me go, really? This is what the payoff was? Really? Because all that happens is, opening night, the customers come in. In the basement, they have a girl that's chained up, supposed to be an actress. Oh, help me. But then she's like, this is not part of the show. And there's a guy in a fucking shroud. Cloak. As I spit. And then another person in a cloak. They go towards her. She screams. The customers are leaving. I think, and I could be wrong, I think another one gets grabbed, a customer. The camera drops. And I think the girl in chains has been turned to nothing but skin and bones. I believe. But it went so briefly, I had to do like a double or triple take. And then I'm expecting this big old hullabalooza of death and destruction now that we've seen these tapes, and maybe people getting throats ripped out, heads ripped off, things shoved into orifices, crucifixes, or deadly suplexes, or thrown through the entire fucking suplexes, or something, man. Duplexes, I meant. Thrown through the duplexes. Something, man. Nothing. Nothing. How all these other people die, I don't fucking know. They made it so horrible, this is so terrible, that one of them who was down there 9 days later, he hanged himself. All that guy would have seen was, oh my God, there's 2 shrouds, a girl screaming for help, he ran off. So I guess after the fact, finding out she died, guilt, I guess, made that guy hang himself, I guess. I thought it was, oh my God, it's also the horrible stuff he saw. No, you don't see anything. And then the crew, they looked at a basement. One's going at 1. The door closes so you don't see anything. The rest are in the attic. One guy's hanging. A guy tries to help him. He gets attacked. Camera falls to the ground. And then it cuts to the last survivor talking to the camera crew in current time, saying, hey, reach me at room 2C. Okay, they go to the hotel. There's no room 2C. So they go to the fucking abandoned hotel. Lo and behold, there's a room 2C. And there's the girl Sarah. And no, she's been dead the whole time. This is an evil fucking ghost that lied and gave the tapes to lure this camera crew so that they get fucking killed. And then you see the footage of what really happened to the actual Sarah. She got killed by Paul, and then Paul slit his own throat, and then the movie ends. And I went, from the shitty ending, the stupid fucking twist, I guess it's just this whole hullabaloo to lure more people to this fucking abandoned hotel, which seemed like a lot of work to get, what, 2 more fucking people? It just seemed like a lame wheat sauce of a fucking twist. Then it's the typical fucking ending. I guess everyone does die. See, they even worked that into it. And then the whole shabam of the finale of this whole opening night massacre, nothing really happens. You don't really fucking see anything. And you could do that in a found footage, because I just saw one a month or 2 ago called They're Watching. They're Watching. Which has a crazy fucking finale, which helps that film. And that's a film that's much better than this. They're Watching. Like, that's a crazy fucking batshit finale. Watch the segment VHS 2 with the cult. That's a batshit finale to that segment. Here, they took what was really an interesting idea and the inner workings of a haunted house, and then just a lame, lackluster, lazy, bunch of people fucking going up for death in the new Bill and Ted movie before they had William Sadler come back. And then lame ass fucking twists and endings. To me, it really pissed it away. And I don't know why this got 2 more movies. But I guess so many people liked it, they got 2 more films. The first half was pretty decent and interesting. But it just delved into bullshit. That's just my opinion, though. But with that said, fuck the movie. I was liking it, and then it just went off the goddamn road. Didn't have the new brake pads, so it went, oh my God. I want to jerk the wheel of the goddamn bridge above me. Fuck this fucking movie, man. See you guys later. Bye-bye.